Ariel and welcome back to another video. You guys, after searching through my local grocery store to find a duplicate for the Jenny Craig Blueberry Muffin, I found nothing. But like I said before, that doesn't mean it's time to panic. That means it's time to take all the things we learned and put it into practice. Today, we are going to be making my version of the Jenny Craig Blueberry Muffin, a copycat recipe, if you will. But let's first start by taking a little trip down memory lane. Y'all, our girl Jenny offered us a blueberry muffin that had 190 calories, 8 grams of fat, 4 grams of fiber, and 6 grams of protein. Y'all, let's take advantage of this beautiful Sunday evenings and meal prep some muffins for the week. Now, we're going to keep this simple and we're not going to use too many dishes, so let's get started. Okay, y'all, so the first thing you're going to need is 2 cups of almond flour. Now, you can find a large bag like this at your local Walmart for around $20, or you can find a bag half the size for about $10. If you're a diabetic like me and you love to bake, then almond flour is going to be your best friend. It's low on the glycemic index, low in carbs and sugar, so it won't prevent those nasty blood sugar spikes. Next, we'll add in half a teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of baking soda. Now, almond flour doesn't rise like your traditional flour, so these things just help it out a little bit. I mean, don't we all need help sometimes? Just so y'all know, this video will be a little bit more informative than your typical recipe video. I want you to know where you can get these ingredients, how they'll affect your body, what I'm using, and why. But if you're interested in the recipe, it will be listed either down in the description box below the video or in the comments below. But let's keep going. Now, we want this recipe to be just as sweet as we are, so we are going to be using the Swerve Ultimate Brown Sugar Replacement. You guys, I use this in just about everything, and this would be under the Flavor Unlimited section of your Jenny Craig grocery guide, because it's a natural or calorie-free sweetener. And since this is a big recipe, we're going to be using 3 tablespoons of brown sugar Swerve. If you guys can't find it in your local grocery store, not to worry, I will link down below where I get it from, but I have seen it at Target. And if you don't see it there, you can totally find this on Amazon too. Y'all, the next thing that we're going to be using is 3 eggs. Now, the eggs are going to help to bind everything together in this recipe. So you guys, here's something that I've been thinking a lot about. When on Jenny Craig and provided with the grocery guide items are typically things used to add to the top or to the side of a meal that we already purchased. So for instance, let's say we went out and bought the Jenny Craig muffins. Then we would reference the grocery guide for how to add protein and dairy and things to the side. Since we're doing baking, I'm finding that I have to alter that quite a bit, but it's important to still measure and keep track so you know how many calories you're getting when you're making your own food. Now, say you ended up just going out and buying frozen muffins instead because you don't have time to make your own, that's okay. But you want to reference the grocery guide when you're looking at how many eggs to add to the side of that if you wanted to scramble that morning. Or if you want it to add in dairy, it's very important to make sure you're keeping track of the things you're adding because, girl, those extra calories add up quick. But for this recipe, we will be using 3 eggs. Next, we'll be adding in 1/4 cup of avocado oil. You guys, this will be under healthy fat, but this is one of my favorite oils because 1, it has a higher smoke point when you're doing things like cooking on stovetop, but 2, I really enjoy that it doesn't taste like oil. I'm not sure if you've ever had a baked good in the past that just tasted like the oil it was made with. We're not doing that here. So if you haven't tried it before, avocado oil will be a great oil to start incorporating into your healthy fats. In our wet ingredient bowl, we're also going to add in 1/4 cup of sugar-free maple syrup, which is going to be under the Flavor Limited, and we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Y'all, go ahead and take your wet ingredients and pour them into your dry, and then you want to give everything a good mix. I find that using a hand mixer is the best way to make sure I have everything incorporated nice and evenly. Y'all, what would blueberry muffins be without blueberries? Go ahead and pour in 1 cup of blueberries. Now, I don't use my mixer for this. I just like to fold them in with a large spoon or spatula. That way I don't beat them up too bad before we start baking. This is going to go into a preheated oven at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. But wait, y'all know I can't help but to add a little razzle dazzle into these videos. If you are still watching at this point in the video, I'd appreciate if you would stop and leave a heart in the comments down below. Also, if you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button down below the video. What are you waiting for? That way you'll be notified every time I post something new, Every time I post a new recipe or weigh in, or when I'm showing you the things that I found at my local grocery store that still help to guide you along the journey. And you know why else you should? Because right now we're doing another giveaway, and being subscribed is actually the first thing that you need to do. But let's see what we're giving away this time. Y'all, today I'm going to be giving away a $5 gift card to Walmart. Go buy yourself some eggs or some blueberries, that way you'll be one step closer to making this recipe. All you need to do to be entered to win is 1, make sure you're subscribed to the channel as I previously said. 2, email the email address on the screen, let me know your name, one positive thing about your day, and you guys, this contest is open to those in the US only. But our winner will be announced in our next video. But let's go check on those muffins and see how they turned out. Oh, you guys, don't they look so good? Okay, so let's see how close we came to matching the calories of the Jenny Craig muffins, even though we made these ourselves. So I used my Fitness Pal to help me break down the ingredients, and we're gonna see what it came up to. So I'm gonna be reading from here, but for you, I will have them pop up on the screen. So you guys, 3 eggs came out to 180 calories. 1 cup of berries came out to 42 calories. Don't let this next number scare you, but 2 cups of almond flour came out to 954 calories. 1/4 cup of avocado oil came out to 480 calories. And 1/4 cup of sugar-free maple syrup came out to 30 calories. So you guys, the grand total for our muffins is, are you ready? 1,691 calories. Now wait, don't you scream behind that camera over there. I see you. The thing we need to do next is divide it by 12 because we made 12 muffins. So if we take 1,691 calories and divide it by 12 because we made 12 muffins, girl, guess what? We just made these yummy blueberry muffins by ourselves at home for 140 calories each. You guys, we did it. Making your own food doesn't have to be hard, it doesn't have to be stressful, and you don't have to leave your family out. Now, I made these 12 muffins. Either I can bag up half and freeze them so I can eat them at a different day, or I can share them with my family. They're super easy to make. All the ingredients can be found at my local grocery store, and it's something I could see myself doing over and over again in the future. You guys, if you like this video, I'd love if you would hit the like button down below. And if you want to see more recipes like these, make sure you hit the subscribe button. You guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye!